What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another review video. Today we have Daredevil from Marvel Legends. Pretty excited about this figure. I believe this one was released in 2015, so it is an older figure. Still really cool, and I do not have a Daredevil, so I'm really excited to get this one out of the box and get him on my shelf. So here's a look at the back of the box, showing you the figure there with his weapons of choice. And then here's the rest of the figures that come in this set, which is Marvel's Scarlet Spider, Superior Venom, Marvel's White Tiger, some Savage Force characters there, and it looks like to me, a Ghost Rider, but I don't know exactly for sure. Very interesting wave this is. I mean, I would love to have the first three there, the Scarlet Spider and the Superior Venom and the Marvel's White Tiger. I think that looks really cool. So you guys know the drill. Let's get this bad boy out of the box and check out the articulation and see what he looks like. Okay, so we have Mr. Daredevil out of the box here. Looks pretty sweet. I really like his tools here, or his weapons here. I'll show you in a second how cool they are. But one thing I've already noticed is he's very jiggly and loose up at the top, at the torso area on the ab crunch. And that's only going to get worse in time. So I really hate it. I have an Iron Man figure from Hasbro that kind of does that as soon as I got it out of the box. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, let's get into it. So he's obviously got the big D on his chest there. It looks really awesome. I like this head sculpt. This will probably be the one that I use to display him. But of course, I'll show you the other head sculpt that comes with him. So let's get into the articulation. He bends at the elbow. Let's see, do we have some wrist articulation? We do. We do have a little bit of wrist articulation. Arm twists very easily at the bicep. The shoulders do move, so you do get some posability there out of that. That's nice. Of course, head articulation is awesome. I mean, look at that. His looking up movement and down movement is pretty dramatic there. Of course, side to side. I am looking, now that I'm looking a little more closely, I don't like that. That just doesn't look the cleanest. But anyways, so let's see. He does twist at the waist, and of course you guys know the ab crunch is just fine. Bends at the knees. Twists at the thigh, upper thigh. And then again down at the calf. Oh wow, the joints are so loose. I mean, just as soon as I broke that from turning it, like broke the seal, it's like super jiggly and loose now. So we'll see what kind of poses we can get him in. Hopefully some decent ones, because he is a cool looking figure still. I really do like the way that he looks. So the tools, or I gotta quit calling him his tools. The weapons here come out of his pouch, his holding pouch. And what's really neat is you can actually put them together and make one big, melee stick there, or melee weapon. So that's pretty neat. But anyways, let's get him in, let's get the different head sculpt on him, actually, and see how we like that. Alright, so we've got the other head sculpt on him. It actually looks cooler than I thought it would. Not bad. I mean, now I'm going to be stuck on which one I'm going to choose. I think at first I'll go with the Daredevil mask head sculpt, because it just looks cool. But this does too, man. This looks really neat. I do like it. So let's get him in some different poses and see what we think about that. Alright, so here's Daredevil in a little battle pose here. This is probably how I'll have him on my shelf. I mean, he looks awesome, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's kind of disappointing just because of how jiggly all his joints are. As soon as you start to move him and put him in different poses, he becomes really loose. Even the head, just from changing the different head sculpt, the neck joint there is super loose. Like, I don't know, maybe that's why I was able to find him 5 years later, 6 years later. But I'm glad to have him. He is a worthy addition, I think, to my collection. So, but I did just want to give you guys a heads up on that, in case that you are a big stickler for your figures being nice and solid and not falling over easily, because this guy's going to fall over easily for sure. But I wish I had some villains or something that Daredevil faces, and I could put them in there and give you guys a shot of all, the different characters, but I just don't. As of right now, I'm still kind of new into collecting, so hopefully one day I will. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to another review video. Please like and subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you guys in the next one.